I get a lot of questions from my young audience members about how to best prepare for joining Special Operations Forces, or SOF. This video is directed towards my high schoolers. This is not advice for everyone, just advice to my younger audience. Let me give you some recommendations about reliability, time management, commitment, teamwork, leadership, physical fitness, and martial arts. Preparing for special operations uses similar principles to preparing for basic training. I've already made a video about that. It's just that the standards are 10 times harder, the physical fitness is 10 times more demanding, the mental game is 10 times more severe, and to finish training, you are going to need to be 10 times more committed. No disrespect, but if you're worried about passing basic training, then please don't even consider special operations. Let's jump in and start with reliability. Reliability is not a common trait these days. People are flaky. They're so unreliable. People lie and exaggerate. They mislead. This is unacceptable. Are you dependable? Self-motivated? Or do you need your mother to chase behind you to remind you to do things? In order to be an accepted member of a special operations team, you must be reliable. You must do what you say you're going to do. Your yes must mean yes, and your no must mean no. Even as a high schooler, it is never too early to begin developing your own sense of dignity and honor. If you promise to help a friend with schoolwork or a project, then you better follow through with it. If you say you're going to meet your friends at 6 p.m., then meet your friends at 6 p.m. This leads us into time management. Most people out there are inefficient workers and waste all of their free time. The earlier you learn time management, the more productive you will be in life. You must learn to efficiently use your time. It is very discouraging to hear young people talk about how busy they are. They spend hours and hours being unproductive on social media or watching YouTube and Netflix every day. Of course, social media and entertainment are important, but if you finish school or work at 6 p.m. and you don't go to sleep until midnight, that's 6 hours of potential free time. If you're too busy or too stressed out to run errands, or to work out, or to study, or to get a second job, then you are average or below average. Don't even think about joining special operations. You won't have time for it. Next, let's talk about commitment. The best way to practice commitment is to follow through with what you promise and to accomplish hard things. Quitting is not an option when you're in a war zone. Quitting is not an option when you're doing your initial special operations training. Look at these Navy SEAL candidates. Do they look committed? Will these guys quit on you? Never. If you want to get into SOF, then you're going to have to complete some very difficult training. If you are accustomed to quitting whenever things get tough, then you are not the type of person we want in the special operations community. It is never too early to learn commitment. Join a team and commit to it. Set a hard goal and accomplish it. If you aren't committed to anything except your free time, then you will never have enough heart to complete special operations training. I remember telling myself that I was going to leave scuba school in a body bag or with my dive bubble. That's how committed I was. And that brings us on to teamwork. Special operations forces work in small teams. The good of the team comes before the good of the individual. You can practice this team mentality now by joining teams in high school. Make a commitment, have common goals, work together, put the good of the team ahead of your own personal well-being. Learning how to work and play well with others is essential. In most special operations training, there is something called peer evaluations. If you're a jerk or you're lazy, you will get negative peer evaluations during training and you will not finish training. We don't want selfish people in special operations. We only want team players. Let's move on to leadership. All special operators are leaders. There's no such thing as simply showing up for work and doing what you're told. From the lowest ranking soldier to the highest ranking officer, every member of the special operations community is a leader. I recommend that you start developing and refining your leadership skills as soon as possible. Join a team and eventually become its captain. Join a club and become its leader. Do Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, start a nonprofit organization. You must become accustomed to and comfortable with the responsibilities of leadership. Before we discuss physical fitness, I need to throw out a disclaimer. Please talk with your parents or go seek guidance from a coach or a mentor before beginning any significant training program. We all know that soft guys are in great shape. If you think you have what it takes to be soft, then you better be in amazing shape. I'm talking about having the strength to carry one of your team members who has been shot, the endurance to never let your team down. I also recommend that anyone joining the military get some running coaching. If you learn how to run quickly and efficiently, it will help you throughout your entire military career, but for sure during your special operations training. Take a look at this chart. This chart is a comparison of 3-mile run times versus Navy SEALs completing Hell Week. Look at the black line. It tells us that if you can run 3 miles in 23 minutes, then you have a 0% chance of passing Hell Week. If you can run 3 miles in 21 minutes, you have a plus or minus 10% chance of finishing Hell Week. If you can run 3 miles in under 19 minutes, then you have a plus or minus 30% chance of finishing Hell Week. What this should tell you is that you better show up for Navy SEAL training as an amazing runner. Let's finish with martial arts. Special operators are warriors, and warriors know how to fight. When you get to your team, you are going to do some type of combatives training or fight training at least once a week. Each branch has their own specific techniques and style. I recommend that you take a martial arts as a hobby as you finish off your high school years. Martial arts is a great way to build confidence and to practice commitment. Jiu-Jitsu and Aikido are my recommendations, but even boxing or Taekwondo will teach you the basics. But please train with qualified experts at a reputable facility. Don't forget that your greatest weapon is your brain. So don't join a dojo or a gym or a boxing club where you get your bell rung every day and your neck wrenched all day long. This is a great way to get injured, and you may suffer the consequences for the rest of your life. Okay, let's review what we've learned so far. Reliability. It's never too early to become reliable. Be a man of your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Time management. If you are industrious as a kid, you will be industrious as an adult. Make the most out of your life. Commitment. Practice commitment by joining a team or a club. Set hard goals and accomplish them. Teamwork. Join a team or a club or a group and put their efforts and success ahead of your own. Learn to be a good follower so that one day you can be a good leader. Leadership. Practice being a leader. Begin developing and refining your leadership skills as soon as possible. Physical fitness. Get into great shape. Learn how to run efficiently and quickly. Martial arts. Take a martial art. I recommend Jiu-Jitsu or Aikido, but boxing and Taekwondo are also high on my list. I must take this opportunity to promote my 12-week Special Operations Fitness program. If you are preparing for the military and need a point in the right direction, this workout program is for you. Whether you're an experienced athlete looking for a challenge or an absolute beginner who can't yet do 10 push-ups, everyone and anyone can benefit from Special Operations Fitness. Every week you're given 4 workouts. Workout number 1 and 3 are circuit-based bootcamp style workouts. Experts can do 10 circuits and beginners can do 5 circuits. Everyone is challenged and everyone gets stronger. Workout number 2 is a self-defense kickboxing workout designed to build fundamentals, strength, and confidence. The weekend workouts are either a long hike or a cross-training variation. You can buy the paper book on Amazon or at your local bookstore, or download the ebook from my website. Hyperlinks are below in the description. Okay, there you have it. My advice to high schoolers and young people who are looking to join the military with a specific interest in how to best prepare for a career in special operations. It is never too early to begin building character and leadership skills. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you want to learn more, and don't forget to forward this video to a friend who needs to learn this. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?